pocket like rocket fuel.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. First carry for Kenyon Drake. He'll have a first down past the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the touchdown Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 50 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. A nice toss play there to the left, more than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move, seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third line.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Now Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
Robert Alford there defensively.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. back to the running game. It's Ingram. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Check three, turn on.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking for the end zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Check. Fresno. Let's go. It's set.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Earl Thomas in on the stop. They'll run with Drake. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
57, Mike 57. So, 57, Mike 57. I got you, son.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Switch. Slant.
6-0 our score after 1. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Drake. There he goes left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Tight down. There you go. Play. Check. 3. 1, 2.
They'll try and run with Drake. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. They toss to Ingram. About 3 yards there to the 27.
The tackle made by Brandon Williams. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run here with Ingram. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. On 2nd and goal, Jackson flush to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Sack City, baby.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Jackson. Being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Seth Roberts there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I'm coming. 57 Mike. Mike 57. Target. 57. Mike 57.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
First down, Murray. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 82 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. They'll try and run with Drake. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 71 yards. From the gun, Jackson buying time to... And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore! Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are back within a single score. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff, but, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
It's our field. Go. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Let's go.
Murray now on first down, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Murray now on first down. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. 57's the mic.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility.
Mike, 57. You got nothing left.
Throwing on first down. Murray is complete to the tight end Clay. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Strip that ball. Hey, 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, watch the ball.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald. As the first half is winding down, and the Cardinals push further out in front. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for two. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by two more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson. Gonna throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready, 43. Mike, 43. You gonna get this boy?
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And some space here. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, Ingram, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, now he'll pull it down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson now on 3rd down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson's going to try the sneak. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal.
Watch the boot, watch the boot.
They get it to him running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. Jackson from the shotgun, escaping, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now Murray, and now he'll tuck it and run. 27 yards there, a first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Murray, complete. It's Johnson. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, here's Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Larry Fitzgerald. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
From the gun, Murray. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again? And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. The Ravens on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Jackson, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
35's the Mike. Let's go. Let's go. Mike 35.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let 43. Right. Come on. 40. Hayward. Swing, double.
on Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
43 on the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Jackson to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is third and 10.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Andy Isabella was the intended target. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Hassan Reddick. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Jackson now. He uncorks it for Snead. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack, but he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go.
And he's going to go down again. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on third and long, eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
43 is the mic.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that.
Jackson on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Blue Dan, blue Dan. 43. Mike's 43.
Watch this play go.
To throw again. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Murray now, flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.